Here is the TechScanning with another comparison, and this time it's the latest top-tier phones from Google and Apple. Google's Pixel 7 lineup is officially launched with killer pricing and some new exciting features, making this handset a problematic for other well-known flagships. On the other hand, iPhone 14 Pro Max, launched around a month ago, also has much to offer, like a new camera lens, many safety features, and cool dynamic island. Both of these models are shipped with big screens, custom chipsets, giant batteries, and IP68 water and dust resistant. I will start with the price to make this comparison more interesting. And in this department, Google badly crushed the Apple by offering its highest variant at just $899 in contrast to Apple's iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is being sold at $1,100. And this is not it. Google is even offering enticing pre-order freebies like the Google Pixel Watch and the Pixel Buds Pro. Both of these phones come with the minor design changes over their predecessors. Google tweaked the back camera bar while Apple introduced a dynamic island replacing the notch for its Pro models. Other than that, design-wise both are almost similar to their last year's models. The Pixel 7 Pro is built with a gloss and aluminium frame, while the Apple comes with a matte finish color scheme and uses stainless steel, which is more premium, but it also makes the phone heavier. Both looks pretty premium, but if you would ask me, I will pick the matte design. On the display side, both phones offer 6.7 inches AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate. However, iPhone 14 Pro Max has an edge here, as it can go as low as 1 Hz, while the Pixel 7 Pro display panel refresh rate can drop maximum to 10 Hz. Surely it will give some battery advantage to iPhone 14 Pro Max. Looking at the Pixel phone, here you will see a cleaner look with a tiny punch-hole style camera and a slightly curved display, providing it elegant aesthetics. While the iPhone offers a slightly larger camera cutouts for the front sensors, and Apple called it the dynamic island, which is for enhancing the multitasking. Another difference here that the iPhone 14 Pro Max has a brighter display than any phone ever has. It has a 2000 nits brightness display compared to the Google's Pixel 7 Pro's 1500 nits, meaning you will get a more visible display under direct sunlight on the iPhone 14 Pro Max. The Pro model from Google is mounted with an under-display fingerprint sensor. Thankfully, it's faster now, and finally there is also a face unlock feature. However, it's not as secure as the Face ID on the iPhone 14 Pro Max because it relies on the 2D image. With the Pixel 7 Pro, Google delivered the second gen of its tensor chip with a more focus on the machine learning. On the other hand, we knew that the Apple's Bionic chip always performed better than its rivals, and same is the case with the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Their newest A16 Bionic chipset is not only highly power efficient but also brings 50% more GPU bandwidth, great for graphic intensive games. We already got the benchmark scores of the Pixel 7 Pro, which shows though it has improved compared to the last year model, but the iPhone 14 Pro Max is still dominating at a fair margin. However, do not completely fall into these benchmark scores because for daily users these scores doesn't even matter and you won't even notice the difference between the devices. Coming to the most important aspects, the cameras. And here the Pixel phone seems to give a tough time to the 14 Pro Max. Where iPhone provides up to 3x optical zoom that can go up to 15x, the Pixel 7 Pro has a better telephoto lens with up to 5x optical zoom and 30x hybrid zoom. And to be honest, it fairly surpasses the expectations thanks to the magic of the super res zoom. The Pixel 7 Pro can record 4K at 60 fps on all the lenses. While doing so, you can also switch between the lenses. This is something that the iPhone 14 Pro Max can't even do. Apple has upgraded the main camera with a 48 megapixel sensor that also allow you to take photos in a RAW mode. Further, with its cinematic mode that can record 4K at up to 30 fps, iPhone is taking you to Hollywood. And its gimbal-like stabilization action mode makes it the best for video recording. On the other hand, with a significantly cheaper price tag, the Pixel 7 Pro also offers some exciting camera features like photo unblur, macro focus, magic eraser, real tone, and more. It now has the cinematic blur just like the iPhone's cinematic mode. Photos taken from the Pixel 7 Pro offers more dynamic range and a high quality zoom, while the video shoot on the Pixel 7 Pro also surprises us with its incredible HDR and no color shifting while moving. So both handsets offer similar sets of features. Looks like Apple got a serious challenger here. Compared to the Android phones, Apple usually offers smaller battery sizes like iPhone 14 Pro Max 4323 mAh versus the Google Pixel 7 Pro's 5000 mAh. However, as we know, Apple is the king in optimization, and most importantly, the latest A16 Bionic is the more power efficient chip. It will surely offer the better battery backup than the Google phone. The Google Pixel 7 Pro does not offer satellite connectivity unlike the iPhone 14 lineup. However, Google does offer the car crash detection. As a whole, I can say both phones are getting toe-to-toe, even when the Pixel 7 Pro is $300 cheaper than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So, the Pixel 7 Pro is here challenging not only the iPhone 14 lineup but also also the Samsung S22 series. And that is not just because of its tempting prices, but also the stunning features like 5x optical and 30x hybrid zoom, photo on blur, magic eraser, cinematic blur, astrophotography mode, 4K at 60 fps on all the lenses and more. Not just the Pixel 7 Pro, but also the Pixel 7 is an excellent value provider, which holds an almost identical set of features, the same camera sensors excluding the telephoto. With that being said, if you are looking for an incredible value for money flagship phone, both Pixel 7 and the 7 Pro are the best choices. So what is your opinion about the Google Pixel 7 Pro versus iPhone 14 Pro Max? Which one will you choose? Share your thoughts below in the comments, and that is all for now. Do consider subscribing to the channel and hit the bell button. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.